Well, hello, traders from around the world. What's going on? It's me, your boy, your humble host, Jeremy Alexander Newsome with Real Life Trading. Hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. It's Friday. The Super Bowl is upon us for those who watch American football. And for those who don't, it's a fun game. It's going to be good. Patriots versus the Falcons. It's going to be interesting to see. My announcement was whichever team wins. So I'll be either in Boston or in Atlanta for a real life trading meetup this year, probably sometime in the next few months to weeks, honestly. So I'll be keeping you guys posted. Let's check out the SPY, shall we? So this is a chart of the ETF that tracks the Standard & Poor's 500. We had a very, very good day on the SPY today. So first and foremost, let me clear off some of these lines here. So my boy Dean had himself a put sale down here at 222. Very bullish strategy, bringing in money as long as the SPY stays above 222. That one expired worthless today, so congratulations. Matt's enjoying his down there at 221. And I can also take this one off because it appears that, looks like we won't close below that price because, in fact, we closed above this particular level today. So let's talk a little bit about this. On SPY and what we did to it today and how we traded it. So SPY, very rare that you get a solid gap like this. I shouldn't say very rare. About once every few weeks, you get a great gap like this on the SPY. And what we did is we noticed it's a white candle gapping up, right? So it's a retest gap. White candle gapping up. We're saying to ourselves, okay, look to buy the dip on the SPY. So here's the 5-minute chart. And the 5-minute chart, right, we're day trading. And here is the dip. So as SPY was pulling back, what we did this morning in the day trading room is we bought 229 calls expiring today. So those options expired today when we bought them. Now, myself and Murray and Matthew and I think a few others bought them around 19 cents. Didn't do quite as good as Brandon Tucker, who bought them for 15 cents. But our target was 229.40. So those particular options were able to sell for a little bit above 54 cents. So a little more than right at 2R. So 1.8R, but a 200% return on the investment. That's what's amazing when day trading weekly options is even though your risk is still the same as far as the numerical value, it's just your ROI is much, much greater. So a 200% return on the SPY option trade. So congratulations for those who got a chance to trade that one today with us. That was beautiful. That was fun. Nice little move on the SPY. And now, oops, let me actually go back one little step. So now that doesn't matter. We have closed above the level, right? So I had that little drawing in there that if we close above that price, going to be a little bit more bullish. Well, we close above there. Again, it is a white candle gapping up, so I'm expecting a little bit of a retest and then a continuation higher potentially. But for those who are in bull put spreads or put sales or something, awesome. So here's the IWM. Speaking of bull put spread, that was Dave Zamora. He had a 133.50, 133 expiring today. Congratulations. James Baker still in his iron condor, and that's still looking pretty good on the IWM. Nice little bullish candle again. Here's the Qs, the QQQ, and the Qs made a little bit of a higher high and a higher low, so it looks like that trend is probably going to be continuing more than likely. So we'll just let that one continue doing its thing as well. And then the Dow Jones, the DIA ETF, also a nice little gap up. My good buddy Troy Beinhauer, his Iron Condor, the 204, 201, 196, 193 expired worthless on the Dow. Just a really quick overview of the condors for those of you who might be new. Realistically, it's just an option selling strategy. So it's pretty much what he did is he did some options, and it says as long as the stock doesn't go in that range, as long as the stock doesn't go here or doesn't go here, it can go anywhere but there. So if it trades sideways, down a little bit, or up a little bit, I'll make money. So that helps you make money actually when the market's going entirely sideways, which it has been doing since late December on the Dow. So fun strategy, works out. Troy, congratulations. High five, buddy. Love you. Keep it up. So that's the Dow Jones. A lot of stuff happening today on this Friday. I'll make it kind of quick for you. So BABA hanging out. Looks a little bit bearish. Don't think that trade's going to be working. If it is, it needs to start bouncing realistically Monday. And if it doesn't, then BABA Looks like it's going to probably keep pulling down a little bit lower and filling that gap. We have a swing trade on ticker symbol CF, which isn't really doing anything either. We have a swing trade on Procter & Gamble, which looked great yesterday, and today it's just like, all right, well, a little bit of a bearish candle. So very interesting. One of those rare days that the market was up, I thought, pretty strong, and literally every swing trade that I'm in, not up at all. So kind of comical, I think. So that's Procter & Gamble. Now, we did have a bull put spread on Wells Fargo that we got into a while ago. We got into this one back on, well, the day after earnings, the 13th of January. Got into that trade. It was a 52-50-50 bull put spread, which again, just as a quick update, is pretty much a strategy that says as long as Wells Fargo stays above this green line, we're going to make money. Right? That's the strategy. So we got into that on this day. And obviously you can see it's definitely very, very far above that line. So we sold that for about 35 cents, which on that particular trade was about a 13% ROI on the trade. And we closed it today for 4 pennies, 4 Abraham Lincolns. So after commissions and everything, probably going to realize right about a 9.5% ROI on that particular trade on Wells Fargo. Ticker symbol DECK had a nice gap down today. We looked at and we did play this one bullish. It worked out mediocrely well. Did okay. By okay, I mean we pretty much more or less got break even on it. We got in. Oh shoot, where did we get in at? Trying to now remember. Got in back here somewhere and exit over here somewhere. So pretty much it didn't do a lot. Even if I had held it all day, it would have only been up like an R. So anyway, that happened. Nothing too interesting to report. And then Macy's, tried to trade Macy's on the downside today with an entry here, stop here, and got stopped out for an R loss, so 1 R loss. So made 1.8 R on SPY, lost an R on Macy's, and made very little on DECK. So right after commissions, everything, 0.7 R positive on the day. A little bit more than 0.7, but effectively getting me at 0.49 for February. Uh-oh, look out, Newsom's coming. Half an R gain so far in February. Now the good news is we're only 3 days in, right? Yep, 3 days in February, so no stress there. Speaking of greatness, here's our boy Zane. Got to give him a good shout out. He mentioned that he's raising his R on Monday, which is always a statement of congratulatory significance. Raising his R means he is increasing his risk on his trades because he's been doing well, making money, locking in profits, and trading like a champion. So congratulations, Zane. Great trading today, Blake. Great trading today in general for those who are playing it. So congratulations. Feeling good. It's all about risk mitigation, right? When you're wrong, admit you're wrong, lose small, and mathematically, if you lose less money than you make, you will be profitable. Let's look at Amazon, AMZN. And Amazon had a nice gap down today. Niels has a 750 put sale. So here's kind of what I'm thinking on Amazon at this particular point in time. This is a pretty strong bearish gap. And you got a nice little upper shadow, Brian Bodie, and some bear call spreads. So expecting actually Amazon to do something like this. And I think that's going to happen over the next, really the next week or so. Because this is a strong bearish gap down. And if Amazon pulls into this level, I'm looking to buy down here. But if you'll notice, this is very similar to Apple's gap. Here's Apple. And Apple's gap, the one I'm referring to, is this one back here. So you had a nice bullish candle out of resistance. You gap down, you open below the 20, we trade up to the 20 acting as a resistance, and then we roll over and then we bounce. I think that's what happens on Amazon. They posted incredible numbers, at least fundamentally. So I think some people are pretty excited about that one. Speaking of Apple here, I do think absolutely unequivocally that Apple goes higher. Just at some point, when's the retest going to happen? Is it going to do this, or is it going to do where we break out and then we do this? Which one's it going to be? That part I don't know, right? If it rolls lower and then bounces, or goes higher and then bounces, just like Skyworks Solutions. If you guys remember that trade, I mentioned that it would do one of two things. It would either do this, which it's doing right now, or it would do this, which it has not done, at least not yet. So anyway, Skyworks Solutions got a wager, 82.67 on Skyworks Solutions. As long as it does not close below there, I won't have to go to Beale Street wearing brightly colored pants that are created by Lulu. So that'll be interesting bet. Here's Tesla. Ticker symbol TSLA. This one does have earnings right around the corner. I did have a wager on Tesla that if it broke below 210.96, I would eat an entire unpeeled banana. Well, it did not do that, not even close. Actually, Tesla just crushed it. Stan had a put sale expire worthless. Congratulations, Stan. That's a great trade on Tesla. Very well done. Earnings kind of coming up right around the corner. Expecting more than likely a little bit of a gap down, potentially in a trade higher on Tesla. So there's a lot going on out there. As far as the other credit spreads for my credit spread fans, and if you are unfamiliar with credit spreads, you can always familiarize yourself with them. Hop over to youtube.com. If you type in credit spreads, the cool thing is there's a really fun company that actually comes up number 2 on the YouTube search. All you know about credit spread session 1, that's us. You can click on it, watch it, check it out. Pretty sweetness. So Facebook, we got a 136, 137 bear call spread. Lockheed Martin, we are in an iron condor, bull put spread and bear call spread. So as long as it doesn't trade above those purple maroonish lines, we should be good on that one. Walgreen Boots Alliance, WBA, we got into a bear call spread on Walgreen Boots. 83.84 for February, so that one's looking pretty good. U.S. Steel got a new put sale at 30 for regular February, so that's in 2 weeks. So the only February week 2 trade right now is the 45 for LNG, $45 put sale. So yeah, I like it. Anyway, just another quick update. Actually, I was talking about YouTube. If you type in anything into YouTube, followed by the term real life trading, you'll probably get it. So if you're like, I wonder if there's anything about stops. Where to put your stops, real life trading. I wonder what comes up. Boom! Fantastic. So you got 3 really good videos here dealing with where to put stops. So yeah, if you ever have a question, just type in that question followed by real life trading. I probably have a video on that exact topic that you're looking for. And remember, it's all free. There's no sales pitches. Our mission is to enrich lives. And I want to say thanks for watching this video. Excited about the game, excited about hanging out with some real life traders in Lake Tahoe for Super Bowl weekend. You guys absolutely rock. I got 20 minutes until I need to be in the afternoon trading room. Hope to see a lot of you there. And until next time, remember, love life, live life, and trade it. You're amazing. Take care. Bye-bye.